Welcome back, everyone, to Talk, Train, and Sell with your Texas broker. I'm Edie Leon, owner and founder of Local Realty Agency, yet your host for Talk, Train, and Sell. Today, I have a special guest with us, Matt Reynolds from Reynolds Strategy, and he is your go-to guy when you need to understand the brand, the marketing, the systematic systems that you need to create for your business to grow it and build it. Welcome, Matt. How's it going?
It's going great. Thanks for having me back. I'm glad to be here and talk with you today about database marketing and CRMs.
Oh, I love it. Well, we're going to dig right in because our goal today is to get a overview about how the agent's database works along with a CRM, and then how all that put together is your marketing genius to market through your CRM in your database. So explain to us, what is the function of a CRM? What is a CRM? How does it work? Why do we need it?
The CRM is your lifeblood of the business, right? It's what holds everything within your customer. So when we talked before, we talked about what is the audience that we're going with, right? And marketing is ultimately here to collect data and to provide feedback on which data is helping you win, which ones are not winning, and how to be able to optimize or cut for certain programs. When we look at the CRM, that's the one that's telling, like, where all of the data is flowing into. So a CRM, if you don't know, is a customer relationship management, right? CRM. And so what that does is when you enter your database, so everybody that you know into your CRM, you're able to create automations within the CRM. You're able to create notes, right? So if somebody has if you know somebody's birthday, if you know their anniversary, their spouse name, their kids' names, birthdays, what their kids are into, it's essentially there for you to keep track of your customers, how they're engaging with you.
Yeah.
Now, as you build and as you grow your company, the way that they engage and interact with you, what's known as the customer journey, is where all of this will track back to, and you'll be able to understand where they're at in the process based off what they're engaging with what you're putting out. This is why the CRM is the most crucial lifeline of any business in making sure that you're growing to scale.
So first of all, do you believe there's such a thing as a great CRM or a bad CRM? Or there's so many CRMs out there, and in my experience, every agent I talk to is never satisfied with their CRM. Yet there's only so many CRMs in the world, and they can't all be bad. So what is your advice about, there's a best CRM that's just going to do everything you want?
Well, there is, and it's typically going to cost you a buttload of money, right? It's a lot of money to be able to get one that's tailored especially for you. Out of the box, there are many CRMs, and so as long as you're using a CRM and actually putting stuff in, you're going to learn what you like and dislike about the CRM. And then once you start making money because you have all of this extra, like you have an actual system in place, then you can start to tailor it to where you're wanting a different one or really a custom made one. The biggest portion of it is just getting started, right?
And using it.
And using it on a daily basis, right? So the CRM is the one thing that you should be operating in and out of every day.
Love it. For me, when I coach agents and tell them, hey, are you in your CRM every day? Because your CRM is your business. You don't have a business without a CRM. Your business is not in your head. Your business is not on sticky notes. Your business is not on your phone. Your business should be in your CRM.
Well, so for me, and see, let me know if I'm right or what you think, right? When I look at it for my CRM, right, I only have so much brain capacity to keep up with so many people.
Yeah.
Right. So when I build my CRM, I know that I need to create detailed notes for every person that's in there. Otherwise, I may end up having the same conversation. I lose things, right? A cell phone can't do that. That's why the CRM is. So for you, what did you find was most beneficial for building your own database, and how did you explain that to agents to be able to build and grow theirs?
My biggest fight with real estate agents is explaining to them that the business that you're building without a record account of each person you've sold to, interacted with, had leads, ever met in your life, without that record, which is what you're saying it is, it's a record, every note, every conversation, every email, everything, you really have not built a business.
Right.
So you have to first start with every person you've met in your entire life.
Mm-hmm.
And most people will say, oh, but this person is in California, or this person's out of the country, or this person is too young, or this person is just renting, or they start to create excuses of who not to put in the CRM. Oh, this person's my mom, this person's my cousin. Like, you come up with so many excuses that you eliminate all these people in your life and you don't put them in your database for whatever reason. My fight is put everyone, whether they're present in the current state that you're in the country, whether you've worked with them, they're your childhood friends, they're your people you network with, people that are neighbors. Like, when I say everyone, I mean everyone you've ever met. And that's really day one. That's where you start. Most of the time, you do that very simply. Every human you've ever interacted with is usually in your phone, and most cell phones have the ability to download that list, and that's where you start. Then you start to clean it up. Then you start to follow up with each person in there. You start to see, is the phone number correct? Is the email correct? Do I have a home address? Am I missing something? And the party begins. Before we even get to you, to strategize on how to contact, reach out, market to, we have to have something. So that's phase one. So once we built the machine, what comes next?
Well, when you talk about the CRM, right? The R of CRM is relationships, right? So you got to be feeding the beast to be able to build the relationship. If you're not, especially within local business, local service business at that. For real estate agents, I can imagine that they're all based off of how many people they know and how many how many people they influence with their knowledge within being within the industry. So the next portion of that, if we have that relationship, is, all right, how are we going to talk to them? Yeah. Right? A lot of like people, whenever they get into any business, right, they jump steps. So if we don't have a CRM, they go right to Facebook, and I'm going to run these ads, and I'm going to get all this lead generation business.
They think Facebook is the CRM, which it kind of is a form of CRM.
Right.
Yeah.
The problem with that one is it's only a CRM with limited data, right? So that's one portion of where we're going to be communicating. And if we're posting stuff, if we're running ads, that's more like talking at people instead of having a conversation with somebody. Mm-hmm. And so True. We have to have conversations with our audience, with the end person, with the end users, and who we have in our CRM, mm-hmm. instead of talking at them and being like, here's what I'm going to say to you and whatever. I'm not trying to have a conversation. That's not building a relationship.
I love it.
The marketing aspect of it is the next portion, right? Is how are we going to, if we go back to that analogy that I use where branding is all about your appearance and who you are walking into that networking meeting, marketing is how you're working in the room. And so having that strategy in place, that's going to be, all right, so I know that I need to talk to everybody within my CRM every 2 months.
Quarter or every,
whatever, depending on how many people are in your CRM, right. is how often that should turn over. Right? Is how many people can you talk to on a daily basis? How many people can you call and actually have a conversation with about their life and who they are, right?
Yeah. Because if you're calling, just think about it, 10 people a day for an entire year, you've hit hundreds of people, and you've had a relationship, which is not just marketing. Marketing, I feel like, it reinforces your brand and what you do, but nothing will beat the relationship and the conversation, the interactions with your clients. I feel like I can outsmart any marketing through relationship.
You most certainly can. The person that has the deepest relationships will always win. And that comes in many different forms, right? So in the sales game, right? So when we talk marketing goes hand in hand with sales, or at least it should, right? where what are we communicating, and then that sale has to take place at some point in time, right? So when we figure that out, that they go hand in hand, then our strategy kind of goes, all right, where are they at in that process, that customer journey? Am I sending them out an email wishing them a happy birthday, or am I making that a phone call? Right. These are the types of strategies that we talk about. Is what is being sent out.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah. So I'll tell you that, like, I know this. Like, whenever so for the marketing aspect, it's very like based off of the audience. So when we come back to you teaching your agents, what are some of the things that you teach them about segmenting them out? Like in your CRM, in your database, do you have it broken out by tags? Like, what are we doing with that?
Yeah.
Or what are you doing with that to teach them?
Yeah, I love it. So I really like to create different tags. We call them tags in our CRM, where I can do specific marketing to that tag. So I'm going to read from the Leads Workshop, okay? Just a few of the breakdowns that should be in your CRM to give real estate agents an idea. So a tag or a grouping of people should be friends. That's a group. I'm going to do marketing to that group very specific because they're friends. Neighbors, I'm going to do very specific marketing